Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and it's something I'm excited about. Somebody sent me this original song that was written as kind of a tribute, not really a tribute, but it was written inspired by the Gameboys series. As you guys know, I've been reacting to a number of BL series over the last couple months, but Gameboys was my very first, and that's where it all started. That's where I fell in love with the whole genre. That's where I discovered the genre and just fell in love with the characters and all this amazingness. But it is a song by One Mic, and it's called It's Over, and the description says, in Gameboys episode 13.5, we learned that Terrence never cheated on Gav. Terrence left Gav for Michelle due to his identity crisis. He didn't want his parents to find out about his sexuality. He chose to hurt Gav and lose him, but hoping one day to get him back. This song is Terrence's Dear John letter to Gav. So I don't know what kind of feels I'm in store for, what I'm gonna feel. It's been a hot minute since I've actually watched Gameboys. I've been so caught up with all the other amazing series that you guys have had me react to thus far, that it's just been a little while since I've gone back and watched it. So this is kind of just like a good refresher. I know that the Gameboys Twitter account has been teasing things. They've been teasing the date 5/22, so that's coming up at the end of May. We'll see what that date means. Some people are like, oh, it's going to be the release of Season 2. Other people are like, nah, Season 2 is not coming out for a while. So, I don't know. We just got to wait and see. But in the meantime, I've got to satiate my Gameboys appetite in whatever way I can. So we're going to check out this song and see. Let's check out the song and see. Y'all know I love them shirtless now.
It had to be the last time. Last night we said something we both regret.
Okay, come on, vocals.
I won't ask you to stay. We know our loves fade away. Yeah, I made a mistake. It's time to take separate ways, or just be friends. Cause baby, I can't pretend.
I love his vibrato.
Deep down I know it's killing you and I, but baby, now I made up my mind. It's time for me to say goodbye. Nothing that can change my mind. It's over. I can't be with you, baby, I surrender. It's something that we have to do, baby, it's over. Baby, the day will come for me and you, when we can finally stay together. But for now I can't spend forever with you.
Background vocals.
I can keep on hoping it will get easier for me and you. No matter how much I try, we can't control the things we do. I'm leaving, think about the things that we've been through. So it's true. This is something that we have to do. I see it in your eyes. Deep down I know it's killing you inside. I never meant to hurt you, but it hurts me too.
Come on, hurts me too.
It's so I can't be with you, baby, I surrender. It's something that we have to do, baby, it's over. Baby, the day will come for me and you, when we can finally stay together. But
on, modulation.
I can't be with you, baby, I surrender. It's something that we have to do. Baby, it's over. Maybe the day will come for me and you.
I haven't watched this kiss in a long time.
Stay together, but for I can spend forever with you.
Stop it, y'all. Giving me all my feels. Okay, so before I actually put the song on and before I started, recording this reaction, I was a little nervous. I was a little nervous because when he sent me the track, he's like, I was like, "Ooh, you're a songwriter too? Okay." He's like, "Yeah, I'm not much of a singer, but I was inspired by the show, and he was giving me some background on the song." But when he said he wasn't much of a singer, that made me nervous because I'm like, yeah, I'll react to just about anything on the channel, but like, since it's somebody that I've talked to personally, whenever I react to anyone new on the channel, I'm always a little bit nervous that they may not be my cup of tea, I may not enjoy what I hear. And whenever it's someone that I talk to at some point and they're like, "Yeah, I'm not much of a singer," I'm like, oh no, what happens now? What if I don't like it? How am I gonna spin this into something that, like, oh gosh, oh geez, oh no, oh, what's gonna happen? But I was pleasantly surprised. So thankfully, I don't have to try and find some way of coming up with a compliment or something. No, I thoroughly enjoyed the song, and he has a very, very nice voice. Very pleasant sounding. It reminds me almost of like a lead in a boy band kind of voice. Yeah, I'm getting very kind of boy band-ish vibes from his voice. And the song too. The song gives me this sort of like pop R&B-ish kind of vibes. Almost kind of in the same vein of like Akin Kanalong and a couple other songs where like it feels like the smooth sort of pop R&B, but it feels like an older smooth pop R&B. Like it's not like a current day, like, heavy hitting kind of whatever. Like it's the kind of just smooth, easy, soft, pretty stuff that I grew up listening to. So I have a great appreciation for the musicality of it. But yeah, his voice is very, very pretty. I feel like the strong aspects of his voice are well, his tone, obviously, I like the tone of his voice, but his vibrato, I like a good vibrato. If you guys have been following me long enough, y'all know I like good lows and I like a good vibrato. And he has a good vibrato. There were certain times there, especially like during the first verse when his vibrato kicked in, but it was a little bit more breathy, like there wasn't like full chord closure on it. He was giving a little bit more air passing through, but when the vibrato kicked in, I was like, this kind of reminds me in a way of Regine Velasquez's vibrato at times. Hey guys, Future Topher here. So I'm editing and I still stand by the Regine Velasquez comment to a certain degree, but after listening to the song a number of times since, because obviously I had to buy the track, it reminds me more of Leona Lewis's vibrato. There's still some like Regine Velasquez aspects to the vibrato, so I still stand by that, but it reminds me a lot more of Leona Lewis's vibrato. Yeah, go give her a listen. Give a listen, then you'll probably hear what I'm hearing. But yeah, I dig it. Anyway, back to the reaction. When she's doing like very soft, delicate vocals and she's doing her whole storytelling thing, there's just this quality to her vibrato that like it's kind of sort of breathy at times, but it's also a little bit, I'm not going to say exaggerated, but a little bit more so, like it's more potent or it's more noticeable than when she's singing full chest and just like belting whatever. Like there's this there's this distinct quality that I hear whenever I hear her vibrato when she's doing the softer, more intimate vocals, that his vibrato reminded me of in the first verse when he was also doing sort of soft, intimate vocals. And then when he got into like the choruses and whatnot, he was singing with a little bit more chord closure. It was more of a normal kind of standard vibrato and still sounded fantastic. But yeah, sorry, this is like the 5th time in this session that I've done this, but like I naturally just whenever I talk, I don't know what to do with my hands, so I do a lot of this, or I'll, you know, scratch my arm or whatever, and I keep forgetting that I got my vaccination yesterday and my arm is sore, and my boss earlier today playfully punched me in my arm and he didn't know, and it's sorry, but as I was saying, I don't even remember what I was saying at this point, but yeah, his vocals are fantastic, and actually I would, like it says, the song's available on iTunes, Spotify, and Apple Music, so I'm going to see if I can find it on I'm going to see if I can find it on iTunes, and I'll buy it, because I enjoy the song, and like the production of it was actually very well done too. I wasn't sure what I was going, like I said, I wasn't sure what I was going to get into. I wasn't sure if it was going to be like a homemade song and sound, like, because there are some people who, you know, I've recorded stuff too and whatnot, but it sounds like I recorded it versus like it sounding like professionally studio done. And I've known people who've gone to like studios and whatnot and recorded like original stuff, and it still sounded like they recorded it at home versus it sounding like a professional studio recording. So this was actually recorded and mixed very, very well, and it sounded like a, you know, produced track. Background vocals, layering, all that stuff in the background, like everything just, it felt good. I liked the song, and yeah, I can kind of see where the inspiration is drawing from, and in the description here where he's saying it's more like a Dear John, it's Terrence's Dear John letter to Gav. So he's basically, it's Terrence talking through the song and, you know, giving his reasons why he's got to break up, and, you know, it's over for now, you know, maybe someday we'll get back together, blah 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 blah. Obviously that's not the case. If we've watched the series Gameboys, at least I'm hoping that's not the case. Don't y'all fuck this up. Don't you mess up my Kyriel, okay? Terrence can have Wes or whatever. You leave my Gav and my Kai alone. But yeah, so obviously, you know, the intent when he was writing that letter or whenever he was breaking up with him to get back together isn't coming to fruition. But when he was in that mind, when Terrence was in that mindset of, you know, his reasoning for breaking up with Gav, he obviously had somewhere in the back of his head that Gav is still the one at that particular point in time. So he always wanted to be with Gav. He was hoping to get back with Gav. And yeah, I can see the inspiration. And I like the song. It's very, very easy to sing along with. By the end there, I was singing along with it too. It's very easy to catch on to. Yeah, it's just a very good, radio-friendly, just pop song. Pop R&B kind of song. And it's just got this nice, smooth, just vibe to it. And I dig it. I dig it. So yes, and I am very relieved. I dig it, and I'm relieved that I dig it. So thank you for sending it to me. You guys should, you know, I'll put the link to the original video in the description. Go listen to it. Go give it a listen. Go give it a like. Go give them a follow. It's, like I said, it's a good track, and I enjoy it. So hope you guys do too. And I enjoy just pretty much anything Gameboys related. So, you know, I like finding these little nuggets out there, but I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so you'll be notified when all my shenanigans get posted. If you'd like me to react to anything else, you're more than welcome to join us down. Wow. Leave it down in the comments, and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you.